Definitely one of the sketchier parks that I've skated here in New Zealand. At least they have a park. A lot of places just don't even have one, so. But you don't want to fall on that. That pavement's pretty rough.
Hello and welcome to the Coromandel. So we've actually just pulled off the main road into this little beach town here. I quite honestly forget what it's called already. But as soon as we see a beach on the map, we're gonna go check it out. We grabbed coffee this morning and then it took us about like an hour, 20 minutes to get here. So we're ready to stretch our legs. Nick's already obviously found the skate park here. And I'm so excited to explore this part of New Zealand. Our next 2 videos are going to be in the Coromandel Peninsula. So come along with us because I have been waiting for this since we've moved to the North Island. Let's go. So the Coromandel is a peninsula that extends about 85 kilometers north of the Western Bay of Plenty, which is where we live in the North Island of New Zealand. It's filled with like all these waterfalls, beaches, all of this basically untouched, beautiful nature. And we've heard so much about it. We have some bucket list places to hit in the next few videos, but as you can see behind me, it's gonna be absolutely stunning. Even the drive here was gorgeous the whole way. I'm so excited. I just love the beach. I love nature. It's gonna be so much fun.
As soon as we saw all these like rocks and stuff, we immediately were like, we have to go over there. It looked like caves or something. We were definitely drawn over to this side of the beach. But just walking down the beach, it's kind of like doesn't feel super touristy. It kind of feels like just members of the community are just out enjoying their time on the beach. Like there's people fishing, people walking with their significant others, like with their dogs. In fact, there's nobody just like posted up on the beach. It is a pretty like overcasty kind of day, but it's a very community kind of feel and it's just so beautiful. There's all these crazy carvings in the rock face. I don't know if the rock's just like really soft. Yeah, I guess it's kind of soft. Found some stairs on the other side of the rock face, so we're gonna climb up and see where they go. We just got here to the Coromandel, and I feel like this place is gonna be pretty hard to top. This is really, really nice.
So there were hardly any people in the town. We had some hellos with people walking their dogs, but really it's just super relaxed there. It looked like a lot of the houses were even vacant. There weren't cars in the driveway, no lights on. I think a lot of the homes up here are holiday homes or what they call in New Zealand, a batch. Hey, how about we do some New Zealand slang in this video today, what we've learned, so that I can butcher everything and so that you can laugh at me. But yes, have learned that one. A batch is a holiday home. So it seems like a lot of people have their batch up here. Also driving through these roads, they're so windy, so beautiful, so green, but it is a little bit crazy. It's like,
let's go pop in and just get a tattoo. Dude, this thing's awesome. It just set up like immediately. Fourth one down. Dude.
this is awesome. All right, we are so excited to let you know that this video is sponsored by anymaka.
As you guys know, we have been car camping and road tripping throughout New Zealand for the past 11 months, and we've learned a lot about the essentials of car camping. So let us show you this.
This is the anymaka portable hammock and stand. It sets up in just 3 seconds, so you can kick back and relax no matter where you are. It also fits perfectly in the back of a trunk.
Plus it has double capacity, which is perfect for sharing, and you don't have to worry about uneven ground because it's designed to balance on any terrain.
So at this point, literally my only regret about our travels through New Zealand is that we haven't had this the entire time. Do we have to go to work this week? If you want your own portable anymaka hammock and stand, check the link in our description and excuse us because we're gonna stay here all day. I don't know how we're gonna get Nick out of this thing. Not only does the anymaka have super handy attachments, but it also adjusts into different positions simply by sliding and clicking. So you can switch from lounging to sitting upright in seconds. This looks like a pretty good spot for a PB&J. I do wonder if here in New Zealand they have a special slang for hammock. You know, they kind of have a special slang for everything.
You should tell them the New Zealand slang words that you learned on TikTok.
I didn't learn them on TikTok, but I talked about them on TikTok, so I'll share with them on YouTube because I don't think I've shared with them. It's hard to make a PB&J and hold the mic. Maybe I'll test you on how well you know them. What is the dairy?
I feel like I know this one from a famous Kiwi who's also a downhill skateboarder named Levi Hawken. If you haven't seen, it's a meme. It went viral. But in the video, he talks about going down to the dairy. That makes me think that it's like the grocery store or like a convenience store or something like that.
The dairy is like a convenience store, variety store.
One for one.
Okay, I love this one. Yeah, nah.
Nah, yeah.
So I feel like we kind of do this one in Canada too. But we in Canada, we go, yeah, no. Like if something's a no, you'll say, yeah, no. But here they go, yeah, nah. I think yeah, nah means no.
It's always the second word is what you actually mean. There's one that I actually find myself using, which is sweet as, to people that I meet. I'm always like, oh yeah, sweet as. I like that one.
Yeah, just saying as after a lot of things. Like they'll also say, oh, it's cool as. Or this one, I love this one, mean as. Using mean in general as cool. Nick, what are jandals?
It's a slang for Japanese sandals.
Jandals are like supposed to be flip-flops. Like thongs, jandals. But then they call everything jandals. People are calling Crocs jandals, so really quick, some quick ones because I want to eat my PB&J. Flick us a message. I love that. Oh yeah, just flick us a message. In Canada, we would say, oh, shoot me a message. Munted, beat up or destroyed. Love this one too, wops, wop wops. It means like out in the bush, out in the boonies, out in the middle of nowhere, like in the wops.
Back home, I feel like we would say like out in the sticks or like the boonies.
Big one though is chur. And I don't really know what it means. It kind of means everything, I think.
It means like sure.
It means sure, but it also means cheers.
Yeah, true.
Anyways.
Sure, bro.
Cheers.
So we've just driven into town here. It looks super busy and we are excited to explore it. Welcome to Whangamata. This town is super cool. There's a ton of like restaurants and shops, and it kind of has that same sort of vibe as all of these sort of small towns here in the North Island of New Zealand. One main drag, and then you have all the shops along the main drag. And then the beach is like usually 1 or 2 blocks over. This has definitely got to be one of the bigger places in the area. Certainly the busiest as well that we've been to.
The shops remind me a lot of like the shops in Mount Maunganui, some surfy, skate, you know, beachy, Quicksilver, some really popular brands. But we were doing a little bit of shopping and then we stumbled across 646, which is a little cafe here, and their specials just sounded so good. They have like a barbecue, jackfruit, burritos, bao, and all sorts of delicious sounding things. So we got the vegan dumplings, I got a green juice, and Nick got another coffee. Because if you've been following this channel, you would know the theme that Nick drinks way too much coffee for his own good, and then talks about how he needs to stop. And that's the theme. The person who was working inside was so super nice as well. So yeah, we'll see what we're gonna get. Welcome to the Onemana Scenic Reserve. The Coromandel seems to be filled with all of these like hidden pathways. I don't even know where this is leading us to. We're just following Google Maps. It's also moments like this where I love that there's no snakes in New Zealand. We just started following this track without even knowing what we're searching for. And there's these beautiful views off the edge of this cliff. Okay, so if we've learned anything about the Coromandel so far, it's this. If you follow an unmarked path, you never know what you're gonna get, and you just may end up on a beautiful cliffside. We are so excited to explore more of this region, so we'll see you there in next week's video. Bye!